Hey guys, happy Friday. Yes, it is unscheduled as always. That's why if you are not subscribed to the channel, you need to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, so that way when I do go live, you will get the notification. So let me see. I have my own notifications that I do get. So I want to make sure that everybody knows. Okay, there we go. So once I get my bell notification, that's usually when I'm like, okay, everybody will start popping in. All right, let's cut this down so we can get the chat. But somebody just did my heart so good. I just have to share. I was going to do a video, and then I was like, no, it's our last day, so we got to just pull it up. Where's the chat? There it is. Hi, Sola. I just finished with all your yumminess. My scan and cut did not come today, so you know. I think I'm going to end up just cutting. Can y'all hear me? I feel like I can't hear me. Let me see. Is everything up? Volume? Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. It's Friday. We have been, I feel like we should have had a hop today because we have been hopping from live to live to live. I wasn't supposed to be in the lineup. Let me put that out there. However, I got some happy mail today, and you just know I got some happy mail today. I want to give you permission. Give you your permission slip. Hey, Brenda. Give your permission slip to pause. Like, even though we're going from day to day, from person to person, take time out for yourself to pause. And what do you say you want me to, what am I giving you permission to pause for? I'm giving you a permission slip to, in the pause, I want you to tell yourself, I am safe. In the pause, tell yourself, I am whole. There's no need to rush. You do not need to strive. Don't strive for nothing outside of what you can and can't do. Pause restores you. Pause prepares you. Pause fills you with peace, clarity, and joy. Hence, we give ourselves permission. We give ourselves a permission slip to pause. There is a blessing in the pause. This live is totally all about someone who is definitely getting ready to take a pause, and I feel that it's very well deserving. And that will be Dawn, the crafty visage. Listen, we met almost 2 years ago, I want to say. Yeah, because we were together all of 24. We've been together all of 25. And I tried to take a walk, y'all, so I wouldn't be emotional. But I don't think it's going to work. So I'm going to apologize right now for the crackling you might hear in my voice. I'm going to drink me some water to try to pause and give myself a little bit of grace. See how I use the pause? But let me drink some water. But this happy meal came with some notes and some things. And the reason I feel like this happy meal has me all choked up because it's a confirmation of what I've done is what I was supposed to do. And I get emails and I get, posts and, things, well, thank you, you touched me or whatever. But this one is because we connected on a grief level. That's why it really solidifies what God has called me to do over here on this YouTube. And being in the way of all of everything that goes on YouTube, everybody does something different. And I never want to miss the mark of why I've been called to YouTube. So while everybody's creating and doing all the things, I started my YouTube journey because I lost my son. And God said, I asked how to get my joy back. And God said, you need to start, go over on YouTube. Everybody's, because I was already kind of watching YouTube and doing the things. And I would be like, oh, that'll be fun. And so in my creating, I was doing it anyway. And so it just kept coming up and coming up. And so I was just like, all right, fine. I'll just do it in October. It was coming up to, I think, the second or the third year anniversary, maybe further than that. of my son's death, and I was angry, and I needed somewhere to put that emotion, right? So I started creating from Confident Canvases group with Barb. Everybody, y'all see Barb in the chat. Barb has been here from day one. So she knows all of my journey from day one. The anger, all the things. So let's fast forward through my stuff. And then I goes over into mindless crafting. And because I like Bill and Tracy, and I was trying to get off that Gina K thing, and was still watching, I had in my YouTube all of the card makers. It's just like, oh my God, the cards are just so freaking fancy. I'd never be able to do that. So I scrolls over and wanders into Bill and Tracy Mindless Crafting. And in there, somehow, I don't know, something. I said something, Bill said something, and he shared my channel on their channel. Now, y'all know Mindless Crafting have a lot of people over there. And I must say, I don't remember if there's been more connections, and if there was, I do apologize. But I know the one connection that I know that I made from that group that day. And I sat in the field when he shared my link, and I was sitting in the field in Joshua's Meadow. I had it on my phone, and I was sitting there. And when he shared it and what he said after looking at my page, of course, it just brought me to tears. I'm really a bucket of tears. And so from that, when I did decide to, after fighting it off, and started going live on my channel to make the journal that I made in memory of my son and daughter. I think it was still before that, but Dawn has been there. It was Dawn, it was Barb, Sarah, Bernadette, and there's one more. I feel like I'm missing somebody else. And I call them the Fab Five, because I didn't have a whole lot of people. And it wasn't meant for a whole lot of people. This journey was my humble beginnings. And I didn't need a whole lot of people hearing me talk through how I talked through my pain, my anger, because my son was murdered, and I was very angry. I'm not as angry now. I'm on the road to trying to forgive. I'm doing a whole lot better. And so, but Dawn came from that. Oh yeah, Dawn Hill. That's right. I had two Dawns. That's right. Dawn with the E and Dawn Hill. Yes. And Dawn Hill, she's taking care of her dad. So y'all, we connected in I'm going to say a broken place. Dawn Hill's, taking care of her dad. I was grieving from my son's murder. Dawn, the crafty visage, had lost her aunt. And so we all kind of was just right there with be in my chat. And I would be on, I think maybe an hour, a couple hours. I was like chatting and learning how to just really be authentic, be very, very transparent, so transparent that, let me show y'all how transparent. God just kept saying, he's like, you're not talking enough, you're not telling enough. And I was like, dude, that's my business. And he's like, no, it's my business. I need you to let people know that even after the tragedy that you've experienced in your life, you still trust and believe that I got you. And through all of that, here we are, September the 19th, 2025. Oh, where is it at? Hold on. This transparency needs to be real. Y'all see how transparent that is? There's a whole story behind this, but yeah, you see how transparent that is? This is the more I would share, the less I would share, rather. And guys is like, you're not being transparent enough. They need to feel your heart. They need to feel your pain. They need to know what you've been through. They need to know where you're going, and I'm with you, and you're still here with me. You see, this is my brand new for my jelly plate, but you can see through, and God wants you to see through the pain. And so Dawn shared something. She sent me some happy mail, y'all. And when I tell you, I said, okay, it was supposed to come yesterday. And so, and being also totally transparent, she was chatting in the chat, in our thing that says, hello, everybody. I'm sorry. I got on a little thing. I hadn't even looked at the chat. Hey, Shay. Hey, Paula K. But you see what I'm saying, guys? See how many people that comes in, and like Paula K is on the journey now. Paula K helps me with my, the day is so rough. She sent some beautiful, it's just a journey that we need to Be remember. That's why I pause. I'm giving you the permission slip to pause. And I want you to really, really take this serious. And Dawn has solidified everything and confirmed everything that God continues to pour into me. And I question and I fight and I'm like, dude, no. And then Dawn comes back and she has confirmed it all with a happy mail she sent today. And I went outside to go walk, and for whatever reason, it is hot out there. And that let me know that God didn't want me to go on the walk. So I came home. Mr. McCoy came home, and he came home talking about the lawnmowers and stuff. I was just like, let me get on back in here, God. Fine. I'm going back in here and do what I'm supposed to do. Okay? Fine. Because my excuse was Solid's live. So I'm staying in her live. I want to just stay right here and support. I'm not going to do it. And so then Dawn comes in the thing. She's like, Stella's wrapping up. And I was like, oh, Lord, I'm just going to take this walk. I'm going to walk and talk and, just so I can cry it out and get it out. So when I do come live, I won't be on here just like, crying like a little newborn baby and the mama won't feed me. Y'all know that cry. So, transparency. This is where we are. Transparency. Hey, Lydia. So I want to tell you guys, I'm grateful. However you've gotten to Slapping Paint on Paper with Karen McCoy, I'm grateful that you're here, right? I do not take it lightly. But what I do want to make sure I really, really hone in on, and Dawn really made me circle back like, when I was reading her letter, y'all, she wrote me a letter. I'm not going to share it with y'all, but she wrote me a letter. And I'm going to tell you why this is so important to me. It's 3 pages. And I pay attention to numbers. I pay attention to things. I'm going to keep that one under there because it has writing on it. But it's 3 pages. Okay? My daughter left me 3 pages that confirmed where I was supposed to go with, putting my book out there and, moving forward in my life. And her choosing to take my granddaughter in her life wasn't about me. So those 3 pages then gave me peace. And these 3 pages gave me peace. I'm so glad y'all can't see me because I'm a hot mess right now. I'm going to start with the Happy Meal. That's what we're going to do because I'm going to continue shedding my tears. But this wasn't the first thing I saw when I opened up the Happy Meal. I won't tell you it was 10 first, but it was moved to condense it. There. I guess 3 was the number. Yup. Oh, you said it was 10 at first? Oh my goodness. Look, God's timing. 3, because 3 is my number. 3 and 7 is my number. So this wasn't the first thing that I got out. This was under there, and but after we started texting and she started explaining some things, I thought maybe I'd go on and get it over with and the crime would be over then. But as I continue to talk about it, it really, really solidifies my YouTube journey. That's why I'm not in a rush to get to 1,000 subscribers. I feel very connected to the 1,000 people that are going to come to my channel. So you guys are already in the 1,000. Like, I don't even know where we are. Oh, look. Oh, wow. We only need 24. We're at 975 now. And every subscriber that I get after a live or after a short or something that I've shared my heart or something like that, and then I'll get subscribers and I'll be like, okay, and God just continues. It's just like they'll come. I'm lining up, your channel is lined up for the hurting. Your channel is lined up for those that want to heal. Your channel is lined up for those that need to hear your story and hear your voice and see what you do and how you create joy. That's why the studio has walked into the name Create Joy Studio, where we heal what? One brushstroke at a time. Dawn has been on this journey, and everything that she does or says in the chat, some people might read it and just be like, oh, that's cute. No, I look at it, I take it, and I be like, oh, okay. Because usually she's confirming what God has already told me. And the journey over here on YouTube, it's not a fast one, right? It doesn't need to be fast. It needs to be in its own time. So this journal, and this is the other thing that Dawn set me back, because I was just like, oh, she made me a journal. And y'all know, if y'all seen Dawn's journals, right? You'd be happy to hold one and get one. But y'all, then she shared to me, this is the journal that she made after her aunt had passed, that really set us on course together, because she's been healing as I've been sharing my journey and healing over here. So all the things that God has told me to do started out with anybody that came forward, more so, was this is going to be, I feel like it's going to be, I don't know, like it needs to be for the next person that needs to know how you create joy in the thick of it, like in the mess. And I think Dawn said in the mud, I think was the word she used, in the mud. And Dawn, you can feel free to share anything you want to share that we talked about privately, because I just showed y'all how transparent I am. So transparent. Everything has fallen into place how it was meant to be, right? And then for her to go, and we did August, for those that, wasn't here or didn't see it. August was decluttering. It was decluttering. Yep, decluttering month. The message that nudged me to this place that she's taking right now. Right, the pause, right? Remember what I said. I started it off. Give yourself permission to pause. Because we need to pause. We have to pause. We have to take care of ourselves. And I'm going to say that for me and Dawn, and anybody else that wants to join, put in the chat, me too. Me too. Okay. Because if you don't pause, then you'll always be showing up in a broken, kind of, not broken, but broke, trying to figure out how you're going to get through it. And it's not always meant that way. Sometimes it's okay. Like Dawn's going to take a pause. She don't even know. It could be that God like do something with her in just a week. We don't know. A lot of things happen in 6 days, 7 days. And when she took back that I don't know, and when she took back and said it was pressure on just even saying how long she was going to be gone. And I was like, Lord, thank you for, because I had prayed, Lord, just let her take the time that you want her to take. And then when she said it, I was like, oh Lord, okay, God, you got me and Dawn, you just got me and Dawn on a conference call. We just don't know we're on this call together, because when I pray, she answers the prayer on something she does, or when she says something, she confirms something that God has said to me. So this YouTube is personal, which is why I don't discuss anything else that's going on in the world on my channel. Yesterday we got close with my cousin talking about the food deserts. I honed in. I mean, I'm not saying I don't care about anything outside when I cut this thing off and finish it and the live is done. I'm not saying I don't. I have to life too. I get to choose what I want to put my energy into and what I don't. And right now, God has created this channel. Everybody that has come over here has either come by way, and I'm going to say this, by way of Dawn, because the card making world, they showed up. And I didn't have no card makers, like I didn't. I had paint people and some people like that, but the card makers came over, and it's like, oh, we can watch her paint and then do all that. And now we got card makers that are painting. You got me as a painter turned card makers. We're just all over here creating joy. And that is what I love. So I am very much so grateful for Dawn as she take her pause, her sabbatical. People are saying bye. I'm not saying bye. It's like until we meet again, because it's not goodbye. I know that God is bringing her back, and I know God is going to bring her back stronger, and that her space is going to be just as powerful as what she's done for my life today with this journal. Because people need to hear her words and they need to hear her, not her through anybody. They need to hear her. They need to hear her heart. Because some people that maybe can't hear me, they maybe need to hear Dawn, right? So maybe we can have the Dawn and Karen show. I don't know. Maybe we'll be on there crying too daggone much, and people like, boy, y'all going over to see the crybabies? They on. Oh God, so much, so much, so much. But we we send Dawn off not with goodbyes. We send Dawn off with go take care of yourself, take care of Will, your roommate, and take care of your children, take care of your heart. Do what you got to do, and we'll see you when you come back. Like, I'm ready for the big, hey, I'm coming back, I'll be live or whatever. We're not pushing it. If it's this year, next year, I don't know. We don't know. God doesn't, well, God knows. We just don't know. Right? So that's just how it is. And we just gonna go. So let me share. Um, oh, and I'm gonna need to have a flip phone. Like, first off, I don't want to mess it up because I feel like I'd have to send it back to Maine to get it fixed. But I was doing this and I was opening it up. And as I was opening it up and I was flipping through it, I was recording at first. And I was like, then when I got through it and I started going, I was like, oh, she needs to hear the excitement in my voice as I flipped through this. But then I went in and we started chatting. And then she let me know that this was the actual journal. The actual journal, y'all. I need y'all to hear that. You hear me? Can y'all hear me? Put in the chat. I hear me. I hear you. I hear you. Because I want y'all to understand why the tears have flowed. They have flowed. When I tell you what y'all got now, what I've been trying to choke back, forget about that. It's what when she said what this was, right? That's what it was. Isn't it, Paula Kate? Look, I feel like we just need to get together, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, because there's some people that's out here in the world and they're hurting. And while the world is piling on more poop and more poop and more poop because there's social media and you get to see all the poop, right? And then the people are hurting and they don't really understand. And what I want my voice to be is, that's why I said I'm an advocate for joy. I'm not an advocate for gun violence. I'm not an advocate for suicide. I'm an advocate for joy, because over here on my journey is how I got up off the bed. I fell on the floor, made it to the couch, and my prayer was, God, I just want my joy back. And I need you to show me how to do that. And so every time he was telling me to come over to YouTube, he just like, girl, I done told you what to do and you just refusing. So you just keep on. I'm right here when you done. Right? Okay, everybody hear me. All right. So it's a flip flop. Just flip through to the end, then keep flipping. Oh, that's how it worked. Okay, see what I'm saying? I needed to have the thing. Um, I look at the doily. We can't rush through this because this is what I was doing the first time. I was like, oh my God, look what she did with the doily. It's like, oh, and they said you can't have a button without thread through it. Oh, it's just so beautiful. But all of this right here, just I couldn't get past the first page. It was just like, oh my goodness. And I deleted the video that I started because it's like it's not going to do it. And I know Dawn loves pockets. I thought that was a pocket. And then that's what I did. I was just like, oh, Dawn loves pockets. So I went to do that and it just flipped open. And I was like, oh my goodness. Right? Okay. And then we flipped over. You keep going. But did y'all hear me when I said this is the journal that Dawn created after her aunt died? Right? Did you hear it? So, in her words, like, what? Let me see, because some parts it's just for me. But this was, I think, the journal one that came. It said, "This flip flop journal represents my healing journey. I made it while grieving the loss of my aunt, who was my closest last living relative." Now, we go through this, but remember, Dawn and I found each other on this journey. It was after her aunt had passed, and we found each other on a journey. So for her to tell me to send me this made me cry. Did I look in the file folder? What? Wait, have I gotten that far? Wait, down here? We ain't got down there. What file folder? Oh, hold on. She said a file folder. Let me keep flipping. Y'all see a file folder? Is this the file folder? Oh, wait. Am I supposed to? Oh, is this what you're talking about? Oh, look at. Oh, look at. OMG. Look at. Oh, to thine own self be true. Remember that every day is the best day of the year. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I am still learning to love the parts of myself that no one claps for. Oh, I like that. So, you get why, okay, y'all understand why I was crying, right? Okay. Cherish the little things. Okay. Yes. No, I did not open that. I just flipped open and said, "Oh, she like pockets. Oh, that's not a pocket." And I stopped because I felt like I wanted you to hear me. I wanted you to hear the excitement because I don't take it lightly that now I really don't take it lightly that you have chosen to forward. This is a visual, tangible, in my hand manifestation of what God is. He asked me, I asked him for joy, and here it is. He's showing me how I got my joy for Create Joy Studio, and I opened up my YouTube and started doing my YouTube. And here, God is showing me how me being obedient to Him, this is a visual of what, when you do what God calls you to do, and when you do what He tells you to do, and believe Him, trust the process, her sharing this, that's what it does for me. So I try to tell people to really, really believe. If you believe, and that's another thing, as for me and my channel, we shall serve the Lord. Do I get mad at him? Yes. Do I fuss? Yes. Do I cuss? Yes. Just let me be real and honest. Do I have a glass of wine or put some brandy in my coffee? Yes. Does God still love me? Yes. I am not a representation of maybe what a lot of people are used to. So I'm not for everybody. And I've learned that I'm okay with that. I'm not the people pleasing Karen that I used to be. I used to want to make everybody, I used to want to make sure everybody's my friend. So I did everything. I wanted to be there for everything. And now I don't even need to be, I don't need to be in the chat. I can be on your live and not be in the chat. You hear me? I've been on Sala's live and I haven't said a thing because it's not about that. It's about me supporting. And sometimes the best support you can get is in the quiet, right? So that's an empty cage, the content set free. There we go. So I'm going to flip the page. Dawn's going to give us, I feel like you just need to be here just to tell, like, give a real, instead of typing. I mean, because it's just so personal. And I just, like, I want to make sure I do it justice, but I know that I wanted you guys to know how the connection between the two has been God's confirmation for my life. So God used me for Dawn and God used Dawn for me. That has been amazing. I was the same, Karen. I was going through a change from people pleasing Paula. Yeah, which is why I try to tell you guys over here when I'm talking on my channel. I'm over here satisfying Karen. And then I stuck these back in here. I think they came from somewhere and I stuck them right there because y'all know I love Paris. But I just like, oh, these are cute. These go with Paula K cards. And I like the way we put paper clips in here to just kind of stick stuff in. And I'm going to be learning so much. So not only that, sometimes we just need to just need the live. We need to listen, but we've got nothing to give in the form of words. At least that's how I feel. Right, Sala. And sometimes the chat is just, it goes so fast, I just can't keep up. And at that moment, I just want to see what's being created. And which is why I usually try to keep my live very content in the space, especially Monday and Wednesday, of what God has called it to be. Motivational, to help people know that I've gotten through my journey, how I've gotten through my journey, I hear the puppy, and I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the puppy, but Mr. McCoy's home, so no worries. He's walking around here with a hat on his head, and it's like 98 degrees outside, but he don't like the gnats. And then we got, of course, these are places to me I would be thinking for prayers, or lift it up, put some prayers in, some sticky notes. Now, Dawn, now I can ask you in the chat. So, do you expect me to do anything in this? Because I feel like I need to put it in a, what are those things called? A case, where you put stuff in that you treasure. And then I feel like it needs to be, it's like the traveling pants. Can it like be the traveling journal that encourages? Because it started with the broken heart. And the broken heart, like she said, this cage represents freedom and friend. We are friends forever. And so I feel like now it's our journey, because we are healing over here, still healing. I feel like it's now left up to us to continue helping other people heal, in showing them how to craft and how to not always have to show up making things beautiful. Because that was one of the things that, on my Gina K journey, I was just like, I can't show none of this stuff. I can't tag Gina K in none of this stuff, because none of this stuff looked nothing like what she did. Nor was my heart pretty. Nor did I want to create pretty things. I love the grunge of this. I love the dark sides of it. I love that it looks like there were tears shared on the page. There might be a couple, because when I really found out what it was, I might have been leaned over and put my own on there. But we're connected. Look at the little scissors where we cut away the pain. Like, we cut away the pain, and then we cut in something great and put in some newness. Like, great. You can use it however you want. Oh, Lord. I do believe in putting words in journals. I do believe in making it like for real, a journal. So I'm not one of those people like, I made a journal for Sarah's son, and she told me she still hasn't put anything in it. And I'm just like, oh my God, can you put pictures in it? Can you do something? Because it makes me feel like my hard work was just like for you to just put it on display. I could have did that here. So she's like, I will, I will. I was like, okay. So any journal, if I ever make a journal and I put it up for sale, because most of my journals, when I show the preview, somebody drops in my comment and be like, hey, I want that. And it's usually gone before it ever hits my slap and paint on paper page. So this will have some words. It really will. But I do like the traveling journal. Like, maybe somebody comes in our space and they need to have what Dawn and I have. And if the Lord lays it on my heart to pass it it's like a mantle to pass it, then maybe I will. But right now I just feel like putting it in a box. What's those boxes called? Y'all know those boxes. I'm looking at one. My daughter did it for me, but I put William's flag and his medals in it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that box. I wasn't called to write in it. Oh, Dawn wasn't called to write in it, and I feel like I'm called to write in it. So for me, journals are art projects. There's where I pour my heart rather than in words. I agree. But I look at the tags, y'all. Look at the tags. I know she loves tags. See, prayer tag, and it could be that, like, I put my prayer on here, and then maybe when somebody comes up and I feel them, whoever, pass it on. It may be to take my tags out and put some new tags in. Like, as I'm flipping through it and talking through it, it's just like, oh, the revelations are coming. I also like the way she used tags. Like, I just wouldn't have done that. I just wouldn't have. I just wouldn't have. Y'all know me, I throw my scraps. Wait, hold on. I don't even want to pull. I just want to be very gingerly and make sure I'm supposed to pull where I'm supposed to pull. Oh, looky. And look, here's the other thing. Cards are my art projects for me. Yeah. This little right here. Now, Dawn, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like you took the scissors and just kind of cut it out. It didn't look like it was a perfect punch. So it looks like it was just, okay, well, let me make this into a tag and just cut a little hole in there and then put this up there. Like, is that so? Oh, places to write on the back. Flip it up, write again. Flip it up, write again. Love it. I love the grunge. Y'all do good with grunge. I can never put grunge together. I end up with shabby chic. I don't care how kind of grungy I do, it always ends up shabby chic. Oh, you know what? Listen at what I just said. I start off with the grunge. I end up with it being shabby chic. Is that not me walking through the pain? The grunge could represent my pain because y'all know my dark spaces. Look at that pocket. I love pockets. Dawn made me want me get my pocket game up to par. It's a tag from an item. Oh, okay. Okay. See what I'm saying? It's a tag from an item. So she didn't have to put a hole in. It was already a tag from something, and she just created something else. Look, don't have me go like I already keep some tags. I keep some things, but never something else. Look, see, told you, pockets and tags, pockets and tags. Choose joy. Oh, why? Because we need to choose joy. I walked into wanting joy because after leaving the casket of another child and the way he was taken from me, I just knew that I needed to pray and ask God to give me my joy. I needed new joy. I needed something new. I needed to know that it was really, really good. This is beautiful. And so now over here in Create Joy Studio. And when I moved, God gave me 10.5 acres and gave me a studio. So I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And if I've ever done or said anything that has encouraged you and made your day great, just tell God thank you. Because I'm just a vessel being used. This is so cute. This cute, cute. Oh, looky, looky. Oh, look at. Oh, look. Oh, wait, it comes out. Enjoy life. See, we're definitely when we have this retreat, Dawn would definitely be doing a class. Like Sarah was telling me, she's like, "Oh my God, you see, Dawn used cabinets out of her kitchen." I was like, "I told you that's what I was talking about. She's so freaking creative." Like, look, is that embossed or a sticker? But it says "Enjoy life." So this is why I tell everybody, I give you permission to pause and ask yourself, what is it you need that's going to help you enjoy life? That whole thing is made from envelopes. What? You know I got an envelope thing coming up. Wait a minute. Hold on. We'll do that when I flip because I still haven't flipped. It's embossed. Okay, but this is so cute. Dawn gonna have me over here going through all the little things. Farewell to love. Okay, hold on. Let's read this. Oh, let me get my glasses. Farewell to love. Since there is no help, come let us kiss and part. Nay, I have done you. No, nay, I have done. You get no more of me. And I am glad, yea, glad with all my heart. And thus so cleanly I myself can free. Shake hands forever. Cancel all our vows. Wow, that sounds like the end of a marriage. But it does say farewell to love. From death to life, thou mightest him yet recover. Now that sounds like some King James Bible. Oh no, it's stenciled with paste. Oh, it's stenciled with paste. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can see the stencil, but it looked like it was embossed. I could still see both of them there. But I see the glimmer and the glitter. But look, I love the way you use the lace. Put the little bunny rabbit up there. But really love the whatever these things are called. I have some, so now I know I can use them. I want to go lifting. Do you supposed to be lifted? No, you're supposed to be moved up a little bit and tucked back in there. Beautiful. Y'all remember she said these are made from envelopes. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the stitching in there. Oh, a belly band. I need to learn how to make a belly band. I think I'm really don't need to learn. I think I just need to do it. Oh, look at this. Made as a pocket. Collect moments, not things. A bow pen. Yes, I got some bow pens. collect moments, not things. Did y'all get that message? Collect moments, not thing. Another place to write. LOL, that was where my head was when I was creating that page. Hey, it fits because it kind of farewell to love, and you like we kind of can think of it farewell, my love. That just could be somebody who, again, we've lost somebody. Now at the last gasp of love's latest breath, when his pulse failing, passion speechless lies, when faith is kneeling by his bed of death, and innocence is closing up his eyes. Uh-huh. Yes, I get it. That's why I say it speaks to all the things. And here's the thing. She says, just pain, anger, and sadness. And then we look at it, and it's still beautiful. She said, pain, anger, and sadness. And we're flipping through it right now, and everybody, I hope, is getting some beauty. I was mad at God. I get it. I totally get it. And that's why I say, that's another thing that I say. I'm not for everybody because I outwardly say that. I'm mad at God. And some days when I wake up, I'll be like, dude, what do you want today? Like, just, why didn't you just, like, let me sleep? Why didn't you just take me? Like, the pain of living with this heartbreak. And this is, for me, it was child number 2. And I feel like I have more of my heart. This is what I said. I said, God, I feel like I have more of my heart somewhere buried 7 feet below in the cemetery, right? And then I want my joy back. Like, I don't even see joy coming again. And God was saying, you too. And so now I am really mending and growing my heart because he's giving me new heartbeats, right? I have new friends here over on YouTube. I have new friends even in my Soul Wealth group. We have new connections. That is how God gives you newness. But you have to let go of the pain enough to receive just a little glimmer of hope. And that's what I did. That's what I was doing. But in the same token, I had to be very transparent and share my story so that how you guys can hear my heart and know, oh, she done been through something. So she understands what I'm going through. She understands me, right? Instead of somebody saying, oh yeah, I had a friend that went through that. My empathy goes deep. And therefore, I don't have to worry about, do I empathize with them? Yeah, I empathize with them. Am I looking for sympathy? Nope. Am I looking for somebody to be on my woe is me wagon? Nope. I feel like I was doing that all by myself. So now what I came over here to do is to uplift others as they in turn uplift me. Because I told y'all, when I come on, if I'm in a funky mood like I was the other day, we were carrying bricks in the luggage. I don't even have the luggage we turned into a beautiful coffee table. And as y'all said before I got off the live, and even since then, I'm carrying a clutch or art bag because we still need stuff to put our stuff in. But we're putting the stuff in that we want. So that's it. I've been in a creative dry spell for 3 years. I do swaps and challenges because they hold me accountable to do something. I'm good for most part. Pain and sadness are at bay. I'm holding on to anger. Brenda, girl, let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Got a little nippy in here. I'm complaining about the heat, and God just say, well, let me make you cold. This is a reminder of how dark, how dark. This is on a canvas. Everything turns into art. Like we see this, our pain. Like Dawn said, she was angry, and the sadness. Everything went to this book. This piece right here, I don't know what it was, but it was dark. The rivers, the pages, and so I said this represents how my mind was. Like I was very angry. I just wanted to see blood. Was that going to change anything? No. And I wrote on it with the Posca pen, forgive, because that's what I'm trying to work on, forgiving the people that were responsible for my son's death, and I use air quotes there. But I have to forgive, not for them. I have to forgive to let go of that anger. I have to forgive so that God continue to open my heart and receive what He's giving me. I have to. It's not a maybe kind of sorta. I have to. In order to really receive the fullness of joy, I have to. And with that said, some days I say that and say, but right now I'm angry. Right now I don't want to forgive. Right now, God, these your people. I don't care. Right? You sent your son to be sacrificed on the cross, and look where the world is going and how they are appreciating that now. Right? I go through all of that. But Brenda, I want you to know the one thing that you are doing, you are outwardly expressing how you feel, and everybody that's in the chat can read yours and me are praying for you and will put you before. I will definitely put you in my prayer journal so that I can pray that you won't be mad always. And you can really truthfully say, you know, God, I'm all right today, but you know, tomorrow's a different story. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And because you know how people say God knows your heart, and I'll be like, I don't care if He knows my heart. I don't care at the moment, but I do care that I can be honest about it and He still loves me. That's what I do care about. It's like I look at it as my earthly. If I go and just slap William or push him down or whatever, and then I come back tomorrow and I'll be like, oh, he got up, and then I go and find him, and he just gives me a hug and say, but I still love you. That's what God's love is to me. Not that I'm gonna go hit Mr. McCoy, y'all, but that's how I want you to really look at it. I haven't been mad at God, mad at people and circumstances. My son told me the day before he died not to be mad. He said he was going to be fine. Things were going to be okay. Yeah. Okay, so you haven't been mad at God. That's a good thing, but I was. And some days I still am. But I'm not mad. I have to realize though. I have to realize over the last year since I've been doing this outward work, y'all know what I'm saying? This transparent work, I have not been mad. I haven't said that. I've said it more in talking about it in the past. But I've been waking up, feet hitting the floor, just like, God, what do you have me to do today? God, what do you want me to tell your people today? I've been more willing. I've been more outward with it. And I know my son would be very well pleased that I'm not sitting somewhere mad. Now, he would possibly be upset that, I don't know, because we did have a conversation during that week, and we were talking about what happened at the trial, the other trial, and he was just like, you better not be going hugging on somebody if they took my life. So haven't done that. Definitely didn't done that. And in my heart, in my mind, that's why the blood, this red right here represents the blood. It's just like I could, y'all, I like my freedom. I don't want to go to jail. But in my mind, it was just like I wanted somebody's blood. I wanted somebody's head on a stick, because my son lived like he was a happy child. He was a happy young man. He loved to see everybody happy, right? That's just how it was. So for that to happen, it was just one of the things that I had to get over, because God is the giver of life and death. And I had to go back to the beginning. And hence is why I was mad at God. So that's how that was. But um, we are where we're supposed to be. And remember Ecclesiastes, we were talking about that there's a time for everything. And unfortunately, there's a time for death. And that's the part that hurts us the most. And especially if you haven't lost someone to experience that death, and people are just like, well, you lost a daughter already. And it's just like, yeah, in their birth, it was different. In their death, it was different. So it was just tragic. And so being over here, that's what we're doing. So that's why this is so important that you understand where Dawn was coming from when she created this in her space and her anger and her mind. And then now to put it in the mail and send it to me is amazing, which is why it had me in just tears. And like I said, I tried to go for a walk, and Mr. McCoy came through the gate with his drama, and then it was hot, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going back in the studio, God. I'm going to do what you say. Fine, dude. Just fine. That's just how we talk. So be honest with yourself. Be honest with your emotions. Be honest with how you're feeling. And like Brenda, if you can't get your creativity up, I think you're doing just what you can do by doing the swaps. That's your mind's way of still knowing it needs to stay engaged. Hey, Queen Bee, and that's okay. Like really. And you'll know when it's time to unpause. You'll know because you'll go another further. Hey, Julia, how are you? Yes, this is an unscheduled. Y'all know I told y'all if you're not subscribed to the channel, this is for Team Replay or anyone that's joining that might not be in the chat. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you would like to subscribe to the channel because you're just like, oh, yes, I can relate to some of that, maybe a little bit of that, or I just want to be part of Team Karen. Hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all. So when I do something like this right here, which is outside of Monday and Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, you'll get a notification. And if you want to come over and pop in, you can come over and pop in. Because I was still debating because when Sala went off, I was just like, oh, Debbie J is on. And I was just like, okay, I can catch Debbie J on the replay. I need to get this out. It was just, and because today is Dawn's last day being active on social media, and I wanted to share this. Like I could have shared it on Monday, but she's not going to be there. I wanted her to know and to also give credence to it in the chat while, like she's doing, as I flip through. Like, we needed it. Cute, cute, right? And remember, wait, hold on, I skipped a page. Ooh, the best in you. Ooh, look it. Oh, wait, I don't think is that supposed to come up? Nope. Let me show you. Let me lift it up. Because there's a strip. I wish I can get my hands on some of these. Look it. Who has some string? What film strip? It's like it reminds. Oh, you know what? I might have some. I just thought about it. Photos. Y'all remember we used to take photos to get them developed? I might have some. I am going to go after I get off this live. I'm going to go and I'm going to include some. These papers are yummy. I have never had coffee diet. I've never did coffee diet papers. But wait till I got to get through this, y'all, because this live is just going. Oh, look, there's another belly. Belly, is that considered a belly band? Because I haven't created belly bands. This one said, and her heart was the best part. It would always calm the storm for those who are afraid of a little rain. Oh, some of these they fit perfect because it looks like something she put on a typewriter and typed and then put in here. Oh, I see the envelope now. Look at it. There's our bee. The beehives. Okay, now, because it's a flip-flop, we've done the front. Now she said keep going and flip it over. Oh, I'm going to have to learn. And now that we got an envelope, I'm going to have to learn. So we like stitching. And is that, wait, did I, oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Sorry. We got pockets. Look at our little tags. Dawn, did you paint these flowers? Because I like your other ones. I'm not going to move forward because I've already seen them. Sunflower. We can use this as a bookmark. Or we can put a prayer on the back, or something. Stick it back in. And then remember, if we pass it on, we'll take our stuff out and pass it forward. I also have a film strip die, which I feel inspired to use now. Right? My son's death was by service-acquired cancer. Oh, he spent his last year sharing God and crocheting hats and blankets for, Nick, NICUs. That's NICU, yeah. A tank mechanic turned crochet artist to keep his mind and hands busy. Oh, Brenda. Okay, so I see. Yes. I like that crocheting hats and blanket. My youngest son was in NICU, and I know it wasn't your son, but he had, I still have his crochet hat that someone crocheted for him when he was in NICU. He's almost 30 now. So you support the chandelier. Love chandelier. Girl, look at this old school kindergarten paper. Look at. Okay, wait. I gotta be gingerly. Which way we go? Do we flip? There we go. We flip that way. You shine brightly. Don't forget the messages and the stamps. Okay, I'm not pulling. This is, I remember this paper. I learned how to write on paper like this. The kids don't know nothing about this kind of paper no more. Or do they? Oh, Dawn, you could have left the math out. Them fractions just gave me a headache. Oh, I like this paper. Oh, look at the butterfly. And we got some paper in there. Write some prayers, some little notes. How you feeling? How your heart is doing. I love, love, love incorporating my feelings into my artwork. And y'all know me, that's one of the things I do when I do my mixed media journaling, which is when I stopped journaling, was when I started taking a blank piece of paper. I did it the other day. And I would scribble on it, either write a journal on the blank canvas, and then of course then create over it. And of course you'll never know my thoughts because they're under layers of happiness. I like these complete. I like this. This is paper. This is cute. Got our pockets. It's so many places. This so many places to draw. Dawn, he was stronger through it all than I was. Yes. Cancer makes you grow up faster than, well, cancer made me grow up faster than I wanted to grow up. My aunt passed from cancer, who was like my mother. Uh, um, oh, and guys, y'all remember I was talking about that Bible that when I hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours that I was going to give a drawing on? Hold on. Uh, I had forwarded to Sarah, so she has the Bible and she hasn't done anything with it, so we're still going to use it. So that's still on. I'm going to do a post about it. Oh, these are cute. Do you have a thing that makes these, or do you still do something and do the hole punch? That's how I've learned how to do it. Yes, that's another thing, Dawn, which we connected on that because my aunt that passed away from cancer was um she was my in the beginning when I was born. She was her and my uncle was there. Thank God. Okay, wait, I'm not gonna pull, we're just gonna keep going. Make sure we're at the end before we go pulling. Okay, flop. Oh yes. Oh, I love the flip and the flop. Oh wait, where you come from? Oh, I know where you come from. Let's go back this way. Yep, I know where you come from. I do. So there is the Happy Mail that sent Karen down. Sent her on a. She had to collect herself. She did. You use the hole punch? Yes, I know how to do it that way. Um, this is the he's inspiring Brenda. I see. I was a nurse in NICU, and we AB's family so appreciate the hats and blankets our babies truly need. Oh yes. Oh, just makes my heart hurt. But God. That's what I say, but God. So Dawn sent, this is Happy Mail that she sent me. And this is the actual journal that she created on her journey. She's still on her journey, but through the rough parts of her journey. This is her flip flop. Y'all saw that flip? So we're flipping through, and then we come over and we flopped it down, and then we flipping again. Oh, I like that because it's just, I was looking at, she says, a flip and flop, just keep going. It's like, well, hot dog. I spy Gina K. You do? See, only you would know that. Only you would know that. So let me see. Well, oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I really want to share. But I'm gonna share the rest of the mail. But I really want to share Dawn's heart because she sent it to me, and and then it confirmed what God had called me to the YouTube channel to do is to help others to heal through their grief as they're on their grieving journey. And here we are. So I am so appreciative. And listen, Dawn, God didn't mean for this to come yesterday. It was meant to come today. It was meant to come today. I love it. Stella says, I call them endless journals. Fun never ends. And it doesn't. Like, you can keep going, but I'm going to have to learn how to do that flip and flop. I like that. And because she says she did it out of um, envelopes, and you know I got envelopes now. For in the meantime and in between time, again, I'm going to put this in something that it the puppies can't get it, nobody can get it, nobody can grab it and be like, oh, what's this, and pull it apart. No, it's going in a safe place, and then it probably is going to go in my room. I'm going to pray and ask God, where should I put it and what should I put in it. That's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. And so, okay, I can go through all this now because I started and I stopped. Paula K says I spy Gina K, and Dawn said that she just had to put a card in here that was done by Gina K because it says, I do everything. I adore everything about you. Thank you for slapping paint on paper as well as sharing your Gina K story. I'm sending you this card using Gina K just for you. Crafty hugs. I'm going to tell you something. I like the way, and I'm assuming you put down black first and then put a smaller version of a white piece on there. I like the way that looks. I'm going to have to try that. It represents the grieving process for me, Sella. Yeah, it flip-flops and some days never seems to end, which is that's how our grief is. Yeah. And it flip-flop because our hearts is happy today and 5 minutes later it could be not happy. So that's going on the what do you call it, going on my up above me with my Paula K. And then of course y'all know I like to have my frames, but we're gonna leave the frame there because why not frame out some dots for you. So collect you some hearts today, I mean some circles today. And then she had I think this is an embossing folder with this tree, and y'all got me on the embossing whirl. Yes, it was from a past crop and create. Oh, okay. That black mat is classic Gina K. Which is that was part of it, Paula. But you see this card. All right, let's talk about this card. We're gonna stop because this is my Gina K thing. My cards didn't look nothing like this. Okay. For number one, you see all how skinny this is up here. By the time I got through with it, this be broke off. And I guess I wasn't very gingerly. This is why I said it wasn't my time because I needed something that I could pull and tug and rip and her flowers were beautiful. My heart wanted to be there, but it's like Brenda says, I wasn't there I just couldn't do it. So I think that's why I needed to get off the Gina K bandwagon because it just wasn't time for me. Right. It's a dye. Oh, I got it that it's a dye. But when I would pull mine like off of the thing and I'd go and try to do something, or either color it, because I was just so rough and I would just rip this up like it would just come off. Because, that's very, very fragile right there. Because even in the mailing of it, it was bent over in the envelope. And so it just wasn't for me. And then my flowers, you see how beautiful this is? It didn't come out this way. There are no humble beginnings that I can show you guys because I threw all of it away. I didn't want to be reminded of it. I just couldn't do it. I said it was not for me. I'm done with Gina K. That's what I said. But looky, I still have Gina K on my playlist. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Gina K. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, as far as me creating something as beautiful as this, couldn't do it. Look, Paula K said, I will teach you while we are in Italy. That's right, y'all. Talk this thing up. Talk it up. Talk it up. Yes, we going to Italy. We going to Italy. Even if whether I own a villa or not, we going. But we going. We might just need to go so I can see where I want to be. But yes, I think these were the embossing folders. And because I'm on the embossing folder journey now, I got me some embossing folders yesterday. And check her out. Y'all see my emboss? You see? Look it. And then I went back and took my little whatever that thing's called and put me some oxide on there. I did. And included one of Beth's. Yep. Because those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Yup. Paula, do you live in Italy? No, Paula doesn't live in Italy. Paula lives in Barbados. So these are cute. And I'm gonna, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna, I already got, they can stay there. Okay, Dawn, I was a little confused about these. So are these stencils that I can use on my jelly plate? Or are they like card fronts that I'm supposed to put on the front of, like, let's say something like this? Ooh, see what I'm saying? I know how to do this thing now. Ooh, 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 boop, 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 boop. Uh, I like that. So let me know about that. I'm gonna sit there because I like this, because y'all know I learned the other day with my stencils that they're from Yupo and I could wash them and all the things. So I was wondering, it's like, is this what she did? Because it feels very, very, very no. See, there's some more of my what do you call it? Embossing I did last night. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Barbados is what I call exotic, while people are calling Finland exotic. Okay, they are cover dyes. They can go, okay, They can go over cards, use them on gel plate anyway. Okay, we're gonna slap them on some gel plate first. I'm gonna use them because I'm gonna use one maybe for cards, but so is this an embossing folder that you have? If it is, then you need to drop that link. Drop that link so I can get it, because I love butterflies and bees. If this one was had bees on it, it'd be even, oh, that would be even better. Okay. Y'all know she sent me some of her old art with watercolor. Did you sign it? You did not. Because I, like, Dawn was using watercolors, but that's another thing, because everything, whatever I would do when I'd be on my channel, and then she'd send me pictures of what she did, and I just thought it was just so cute. And her flowers look like my flowers in the beginning, but I also like how she tried to get that shadowing, the dark and whatever, like she did over here on that card. What I do with that card that fast? It's sitting right there in your face. Duh. Like right there. I like that. See how I did in the watercolor? So that's cute. And watercolor, because y'all know we slap paint on paper, we slap paint on anything, really. Again, she just want to just tease me with the math, I guess. Was this math? Yeah. How much money do these points represent? Like, I had to read it, but this is where it's supposed to be. We're going to be creating with this. And this is sent me some handmade paper, because we were talking about handmade paper. I've never did handmade paper before. And this one, of course, is my favorite because it has gold shimmer in it. And I was just like, I'm going to try it. I am going to try it, but I have not. So I feel like I need to try it. And look, this one came up, and you can see this, whatever she made it with is in there. Dawn, did you make these handmade papers? I left the unwatered pieces plain so you could stamp or stencil it wherever you want to do it. Okay, cool. Got it, got it, got it, got it, get it. And this paper, this was the first thing I saw, because, yeah, this, and I think it went to that. I was trying to put it back in order, but I couldn't remember, but because the tears were flowing. Yeah, look it. And then the stenciling. So this is stenciled, it's stamped. It's just full of love. Look it. Can y'all see that shimmer down there? Love it, love it. And here's some more. She did sign this one. 5-6. Put her little flowers. Look at her little squizzle, squizzle, little boop, boop, boop. You love it. I shred junk mail and turn it into paper. Okay, I feel like I need to be writing down a list, because when Dawn do come back, I just feel like these are the things she need to teach me. Paper, how to make paper, but I have a book. I just need to pull the book out and follow the directions. Um, and I think it will be very fun to do it too. Instead of Mr. McCoy burning it, that'll be a great thing to make my own paper. So I remember we did this. So where's my, oh, there it is. Check it out. Oh, it'll have to have a bigger frame though. But we are going to frame Dawn's art pieces. So see what you get. Those are roses from the Daily Rose Challenge. Yeah, okay. I kind of figured the some of us, and then the tulips. I love the way she did the background. Check it out. See, this is what I did when I saw these. I was like, okay, we need a bigger print because I need to be able to see more of that. But is that not beautiful? That is beautiful. Look at the streaks of it. So Dawn, you don't think you ain't doing the doggone thing. And I think I remember you doing this on a live. I think I remember when we were trying to talk you through the swooping and the shadowing of the sunflower. It was me and Abraham. I think I remember this one, if that's the same one, or if you unless you did another one. So this one needs to have more, like more of this. Oh, maybe right there. Uh, I want it so I can see her signature. So you see, I'll be going to buy. I want this one because it's thick, and I'm going to be putting her artwork in frames. Peony, however you say it. Beautiful. Look at her little bulbs. And your peonies, I think, look better than mine. Mm-hmm. I think, look at that. The way the leaves fall down and how she just didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. And the colors are so fabulous. Now, this one, I was trying to think, was this the one from, somebody did something. Was it something that Di did? Because or was it something that, I don't know. I feel like I remember seeing something like this on something we've done, or something I did, maybe, I don't know. And this is your version, but she put the tape around it, so we got the edges. But again, I did this one as well. Put it in there. Like you can do this in several different ways. You can move it up there and move it over there. Like you get all the purple, the yumminess. The pennies are from the monthly print too. Oh, the peonies. You was like, you hear me? I was like, did I pass some pennies? The peonies. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Yours look, I like yours better. I was going to say, did I pass some peonies? I mean, some pennies. That is an exercise from the new book I bought. Okay, great. Okay, I like it. I like it. So this right here, I'm probably gonna cut it in half because I want it in frame. I like that, and it's purple. Y'all know Dawn and I's favorite color is purple, and is. And then we have a sheet. Now, did you make this? And it has some fabric in it, some little doodles. We got a paper clip. I don't want to pull, but I feel like, oh, we do. Okay, okay, it is. Okay. See what I'm saying? You just got to be very gingerly. Oh, it's 2 pages. Okay, that's what it was. Puzzles and games. Oh, we painted on it. Yes, there we go. Got it, got it. See, you guys keep flipping and keep going. She sent all kinds of love. Okay, layering white paint pen and a gold paint details. Got it. I like that. I might have to try that. Oh, look at the flower pot full of love. Love it, love it, love it. Look, your watercolor, you have stepped up your watercolor game. Yeah, you have stepped up your watercolor game. Battery. Sometimes we don't even have to need what read. But sometimes, how many of y'all use books, y'all use things, and then when you get it, or when somebody gets it, they read it, and it's like it was just a book I used. I think that's why I'm very, very, very careful of making books, using books, pages. Um, Probably why I slapped gesso over everything. But these are very, 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 very much so beautiful. Those are ones I painted while watching your lives. See, I just feel so yummy because I get stuff that I've just inspired. Look at the peony. Dawn says peony. I say peony. I don't know. I just know she has them in her yard. I don't. That's what that is. This one, oh, I'm quite sure this is when we start layering, when I start getting into my layering. Looky. Oh, Bloom with Joy, Dawn, Crafty Visage, 9/20/25. 3 of 4. Okay. It says 3 of 4. When you say 3 of 4. Oh, and then we got a frame. Like frames. Ooh, I already see something. Put that there. Mm-hmm. Oh, we haven't opened that. Let's go. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice. I got it. Look it. Is that not pretty? And because I had started putting frames around everything, just picture it putting a frame, putting it in a book. Look at her. We signed. Yes, we did sign. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we got frames. Okay, I like this. Yeah, you, Thorny, get all the collection. It's a series. Okay, gotcha. Boom. Y'all know the frames that come? You get the frames? Didn't get all the ATCs. So there's some ATCs missing. No problem. Hey, I know that it's 3 of 4. So 1 and 2, let's see, 1, 2, and 4 needed to stay where it is. That's all that is. That's what we're going to say. I like my frames. Love, love, love my frames. Love the frames. And y'all know, if you've been on my channel, you know I like to do my flowers and put them in frames, like to see what they looks like. Oh, but I like this one. Look at the little, is them ladybugs? And we stamped on it. Oh, it's so cute. I just love it. And I'm so happy I'm creating a journal that's called what? Dawn. And some of these are going to go in. These right here, I feel like I need to get a frame. Y'all know the frames that kind of you can get from Hobby Lobby, and it has a right there, right there, right there. I think these need to go together. And then that way I can have them and put them on my wall. No, frames are leftover scraps from die cutting. Those frames are leftover scraps from die cutting. Those are frames. I like those frames. Yes, when I make a bunch, I number them like books in a series. Oh, nice. So I'm going to put these in a frame. Boom. Okay. We have an envelope. I got to peek inside first before I let y'all see. Because it'd be, ooh, cute, cute. Oh, Joan, you are so freaking crafty. I turned them into Polaroid frames and stamped them. I could tell. Oh, look at. I consider this our friendship bracelet. Oh, looky, looky. I have to get Mr. McCoy to help me put it on. Is that not beautiful? Did you make this, Dawn? Now, if you say yes to this, then I'm just going to be like, you are definitely, definitely, definitely. The sunflower is quilled paper. How much time went into, when then it has a little thing. Look at that. That is made from paper beads. Wait, this is made from paper beads. This is. The beads are paper. Wait. These beads are paper? No. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to make sure you clarify. You can hook it on a journal or a zipper pull. Or on my arm. Is that what you're saying? But you're saying that the bracelet is paper? No. John, this ain't paper. Roll paper beads. No. Okay, did you put something over the paper? Like, talk about it. I'm going to hold it and you talk about it. Okay, and then she put clamps on it. We know that's not. But you're saying these beads. Paula K, listen. Right? Roll paper beads, but what did you put on them so that these don't feel like no paper? And you know, paper you can mash. You can't mash this. There's nothing going on. The sunflower is a journal dangler or a zipper pull. Right, got that. We got this. Dawn, what did you use to seal them? Right. So we got this. We're done with that. We got that. We're making sure you say roll paper beads for this bracelet. The bracelet is paper, is what you said. So everybody in the chat wants to know, what did you seal it with so that you hear that? Like it's, y'all see it. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I wouldn't have never in a million years thought that this was paper, like done with paper beads. So we're waiting for her to finish filling it. Yes, the paper beads, they are coated with a thick embossing enamel coating. That they are. That is for sure. Lord have mercy, this is beautiful. Ultra thick, yeah. Okay. Y'all heard that? It's thick. Wow. Dawn. That's why you're the real MVP. This is just beautiful. I need to, it will stay in my studio. It will not go on anything. It will be here. Yes, and we'll put that on the list of things that she can show us how to create, if she so wants to, because this is amazing. I'm floored. I'm floored. And I'm not going to say I floor easy, but I'm floored. And like I said, this right here, I like that, to put it in a journal. And I think when we go back up, she said that the sunflower is a journal dangle or a zipper pull. A journal dangler or a zipper pull. So it can put it on a journal and dangle it. So let's say something like this journal here, put it on there to dangle. This one ain't big enough. This is a mini one that I'm creating, but yeah, get that. Cool, cool, cool. So this is why I don't understand. Like this Happy Mail I had to share before her pause. I need to put this right here because those need to go up top. So I might be going to Hobby Lobby today. Queen Bee, she definitely has given me many of her talents. Like these gonna stay right up here because they're gonna get used instantaneously for what's gonna be created this evening. You can take it off the tag. I can take it off. Oh, I see what you're saying now, Dawn. I can take this. That's why you needed to be on here so I can. Oh, hold on. Now it's like got it. So this is why, Dawn, this is why I'm going to really hone in on what I'm getting ready to say, okay? So God needed you to heal your journey so that you can continue to help others heal their journey. Because you have a creative heart for art. Your heart, H-E, capital A-R-T, heart. Y'all get it? Okay, come on through there. Is that enough where I can... I don't want to rip it. All right, undo. There we go. Undo. There we go. Now we got us a tag. Okay, and she said you can use it as a dangle or a zipper or put it on a zipper. So it won't be able to go on that journal. So yes, there we go. It's going on our new journal. Ooh. Let's see. Could it go on that journal? Well, I'd have to make one that would be more color because this one is green and yeah, the pages are Yeah, so we have one that's on deck that's going to be fabric. So that's this journal, but I get that one. And the other one, where's the fabric? So it should be on the sewing machine. And it is. I like when things are where I want them to be. So it can go on this one. There we go. It will go on that one. Hey Norma, how are you? Yes, this is the Happy Mail. This is the Happy Mail. Listen, Dawn's mail is definitely Happy Mail because yeah, it put the happy in the happy and the tears in the eyes. It is definitely Happy Mail. If somebody didn't know what Happy Mail was, if they saw me, if y'all could have saw me on here, they'd be like, "Oh, that's what Happy Mail is. It makes you happy like that." Be like, not normally, but yeah. So yeah, we can put this one when I finish, when I get this journal started. This is the next one that's going to be up, and it's going to be this bee um, fabric that I got from, y'all know how Hobby Lobby has it rolled up into little squares or whatever when they don't, it's not a full yard. So I'm going to use that, and that's where this can go on the on the dangle of the spine. So we can put it on the spine. So that's where it'll be. It'll be about this size. So yeah, this is cute. And she made this as well. So I feel like I need to keep up with it and put it back over here where it was so I don't lose it. I think going back on is easier than coming off. Boom, there we go. There we go. Karen, you have your own talents. They are not the same as Dawn's. Everybody's here has different talents from God. None of very well, very much so. No, that's the whole that listen, Queen Bee, that's what we've all been talking about. That is it. But at the end of the day, we all join in our talents to help heal. We all have a journey of healing, and that's where we show up. So, this is the next journal. For those that didn't see, this is the next journal that's coming up. Have pages, signatures. I'm going to be getting ready to sew the signatures in and finish the inside, so that works out. And then we got the back. It's all about bees. And this is the first one of my journals that I'm making that has a name. And guess what her name is? Which is why today is just so good. So this one doesn't have a, I don't know what we're going to name this one, but I haven't really started it yet. But we're going to put this up here for this. So when I put it in my, y'all know I have baskets that I have projects. So each project goes in a basket. So this will go in the project together. There we go. Phew, I'm glad you enjoyed everything, Karen. Dawn, I don't know why you was worried. I'm done with you. Done, just done. Don't even know why you was worried. Listen, this right here, maybe I can see why you were worried. Maybe if you could have said how I was going to respond, but whether I was going to like it, love it, what freaking ever. And all my little windows, I'm calling my little windows. They look like little Polaroids. I love these because I can make them because I don't have all of the, like y'all gotta, you card makers, I'm going to say that. And Paula K, I know I'm a card maker now too, but when it comes to supplies, I'm not a card maker in that sense. So you card makers got all the things. But I did get that embossing. I got this as an embossing folder. And this one, yesterday after I left Stretch, I went to Michael's and used up my points. You can't really see this one. Oh, there it is. This is embossing folder. I had to do something with my folder last night because it wasn't going through. But let me tell y'all what I learned. I learned what the sandwich, when y'all be talking about the sandwich, I learned about the sandwich. My sandwich was too thick. That's why it wasn't going through. So I had to use some bitty penny papers. Like I literally had to use these papers. These were the only things that I had that was on my desk that I could take away or pull because my embossing, whatever that thing is, machine, has a very thick one. And so for this folder, I don't see them right now. For this folder, it didn't need to be that thin and it didn't need to be that thick. So I had to figure it out. So that's what I was trying to do last night was on Dies Live, was do the embossing, but it took me forever to just get it done. So by the time live was over, this is what I got done. It wasn't on fabric. It was on whatever. And it was just like, okay, well, I created. So, but I was about to get stressed and be like, oh, about to throw that thing out the door. And then I was just like, wait a minute. They said something about the sandwiches, which is the paper, how thick it is can go through there. And that's what it was. So there we go. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, you just made me cry, but you made me cry in a good way. The confirmation that you put on my life today was amazing. So for everybody that wasn't here at the beginning, you'd have to go back because I can't conjure up those tears again because I'm happy. I'm happy. And we're going to use this paper. Y'all going to see this paper again. We're going to keep this right here. We're going to use that again. And we're going to put it right here. And I thought my scan and cut was coming because I was ready to do print out printables. And I was trying to print out some pages, but they went on cardstock. So I'm going to use these for something. But I wasn't planning on cutting them out. So I got to see where the scan and cut did it get shipped or whatever, so I can do that. But I also got some Happy Mail. My box was full of Happy Mail today. But this is some new watercolors. Okay. All right, let's open it up. From one of my favorite watercolor places in Colorado. Yesterday there was torrential rain and flooding in some areas across Central California. If y'all can keep this information in prayers. So, yes, definitely, most definitely. All right, so if y'all know, on those on my watercolor journey, Greenleaf, let me give them there. Greenleaf is one of my handmade watercolors that I like, and these are from Colorado, like literally from up where we're going in Colorado. But they now do tubes, and y'all know if I can get a tube, I'm gonna get a tube. Why? Because I like sharing. So we have Pyro Scarlet. We have, trying to read without my glasses, knowing I can't see none of that. Is that extra fine? We have yellow, something yellow, and cyan blue, which these are very, very, very natural pigmented. Because in Colorado they go and get the stuff right out of the ground. So it's professional grade. It's a single pig. This one is a single pigment. This one is a single pigment. And this one is a single pigment. Yep, they're light fast, no fillers. So when I do my commission pieces, y'all know I love, love, love handmade watercolors because of the light fastness. So I will be swatching these later. I'm hungry now. I'm gonna go. I'm not full. I'm not full of food. I'm full of joy. So I'll swatch these in between hanging out here in the studio. And that's that. So I guess I can say that I'm going to sign off because for a live that I wasn't planning on, we've hung out. But I wanted y'all to really, 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 really. That's funny because Bitty Penny has been struggling with die cutting here and there. She was in the spirit. She was in spirit when you did that. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I put it off on user error because I just don't know how to do it. And so I had to give myself some patience. Yeah. So Dawn, did you get that printer hooked up? Is it ready? Have you printed out? That's what I also want to ask. So I'm happy that you get to have your printer on your journey and your pause. And also my closing remarks, I want to close the way I started. We are not saying goodbye. We're saying, Dawn, we'll see you later. Whenever you come back, take care of you, take care of your heart, take care of Will, and y'all do some great stuff and hone in on whatever the Lord has for you on your next. Everybody else that might need permission to pause, here's your permission slip to pause. I'm personally giving you permission because sometimes life just doesn't give you permission. All right. I'll see you when I see you. Right? Dawn. We will see you when you get back on YouTube. Yeah. Yes, my printer is up and running. Who? Just send me something, whatever you print out, and just let me know how you like it. Oh, and let me give you a little hint. When you're printing, go down in that media box where you go into preferences, and where it says media, where you do the whatever kind of paper you're on, make sure you choose the paper, and then up under that you want to do best print. So that way it might print slower, but that is going to be laying, when I tell you it's laying down that ink, so it comes out as though it'll look just like it looks when it's on your screen or wherever you get it. It will do better that way. And I had to learn the hard way. And then kind of get your settings to what you want them to be and set them for your default, because it does print better based on paper type. It's very sensitive. And let's see, what other things before we get off here that I can tell you and don't have to text. You ain't gonna have to worry about buying ink for a couple years. I've had mine for 3 years, and this was the first year that I bought ink, and I still didn't have to buy ink. I thought that was the problem, and it wasn't the problem. I had to make sure that my heads were clean. So yeah. All right, all right. I tried calling Beth early to ask her about paper. What do you recommend? I don't really. I don't really have a designated one brand. I've used everything from cardstock, watercolor paper. Now, watercolor paper, it depends on how thick it is, will not go through. Maybe, like you might have to help it through. But far as regular paper, it depends on what you're making. That's how I print out. I print out based on what I'm making. But what I'm telling you is you're gonna have to tell it to, like, say you're making junk journals. Like today, I printed this out, and it would have been okay for these to be on cardstock, but for my paper that I'm going to use for my the signatures, I didn't need it to be on cardstock. I would have used regular what's that, Pen and Gear brand Walmart paper, the 20-pounder, depending on what you like your signatures. How it's a personal preference is what I'm trying to say. And so when I'm doing my paper, I just usually make sure I change the setting, and it'll come up in the thing. And you'll see it. You'll get used to. But if you do the same kind of paper all the time, then just have you a default, and it'll let you do different settings for what you want. So yeah, that works out. You can watch my content when you get back. Sister Love from Central California. So Queen Bee, are you in California? I guess that's what I was at. I needed to have asked. I use cardstock most of the time, 65 pounds. Norma, you got a Epson Eco Tank? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, maybe it is 20 pounds. Yeah, Norma, you using 65 pounds all the time? I mean, but it's based on what you're creating. That's what I will say, Dawn. So let's say, for instance, you're gonna make a journal, and here's a good example. The page is cardstock on the front. My signatures are made with 24-pound copy paper. The signatures are made with 24-pound copy paper to give it a little bit of, just a little bit. But and so when I printed them out, this is what it'll look like if you don't. Let me show you. See right here, when I don't push best quality, and when the paper is what is it? It's plain paper. It's called plain paper. Plain paper, best quality. If I didn't, when I didn't, this is what I got. My B came out because the ink just kind of, flipped it on through and came on out. This is when it was plain paper, and I want the best quality. If you pull up where I got this from, it looks just like, so that's the difference in what I'm saying, is pay attention to the color. I love my Eco Tank. I love, because again, the quality of paper, that's why I'm pausing on printing Sola's flowers out. I'm waiting for the ScanNCut. I want to do the printing and then go to scanning and then look at how beautiful the outcome is. But yeah, it's fun. And again, Dawn, your eco tank is going to be used for what Dawn uses it for. So sometimes you just might have to make some mistakes to learn some things. But the good thing is nothing is never wasted. It's never a mistake. It's all in line with what we need to do. There we go. There we go. I have the Canon Eco Tank. Oh yeah, same. Yes. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Yep. Queen Bee, you will be. Yep. Okay. Yep. So the papers that I do, I don't spend a whole lot of money on paper except for my cardstock. I do spend money on my cardstock because I'm usually doing something that I'm going to be sharing with people, and I want it to be quality. Brenda, I'm sending up hugs. How they do the hug thing? Here, hugs. We're sending up hugs. Hugs. I'll probably be here sometime tomorrow. So y'all leave the light. If you see the light on, just come and join me. That's all. All right, I'm going to go. I thought I was going to go mow and do a little bit hanging out in the yard, but the lawnmower still don't work, so I ain't doing that. But I'll probably go blow some leaves later when it ain't so hot. Y'all have a good weekend. I will see y'all around the tube because we're going to be on Pammy Pam, which is the ginger cat lady this evening. If you're going to be there, she has her interview. And then Tracy actually is going to be on Craft Roulette. And who else? Wait, it's Friday. I think that's it that I knows of. I think. So yes, y'all have a lovely evening. I will be putting up a picture of my beautiful happy mail from Dawn on my Facebook page with a link to this video because I want everybody to remember what slapping paint on paper is all about. It is all about coming over here to create joy with a happy heart and not have to worry just for maybe however long I'm on live. You don't have to worry about none of life as long as you're here. We just want to build you up, love on you, and encourage you to smile and ask the question, God, how can I get my joy back? So that He can show you. Because that's what I did. Dawn said, I'll be on until midnight. Okie dokie, Smokey. I'll be better tomorrow. Anniversary is just hard. Anniversaries are hard. They are. They are, which is October the 4th. I have an anniversary coming up, and I will be live all day October the 4th so that I can be here and talk about it and keep my mind focused because this year I won't have Dawn. I'm going to have my own wheels. See how the Lord does things? Dawn set me free, and it's like, you can do it, Karen. You got this. And Dawn, you can do it. I'm happy for what's next in your life. I really, really, really am. All right, guys, I'm about like Tracy this morning. I don't want to go because I want Dawn to stay here. Okay. But when Dawn comes back, we're going to do a live together. I can't believe we didn't do a live together. I really can't. I haven't even done a live with Beth. I just can't believe it. That's all right. We have until, what'd you say? We got till midnight? No, now if you decide you want to pop in, slide in, and we do something, you just drop me a let me know. All right, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love each and every one of you. And trust me, when I tell you that I do not take it for granted that you're here and you join me over here on my channel. I do not. I do not. That's right. Hashtag Team Karen. All right. See you later. Bye.